Imagine walking down a Philadelphia street on a scorching July day, the air thick with humidity and the unmistakable stench of rotting garbage. Flies swarm over trash bags stacked like barricades, rats scurry in broad daylight, and angry picket lines block your path to a makeshift dumpster. This isn't a scene from a post-apocalyptic thriller. It's Philadelphia, July 2025, where a historic strike by nearly 10,000 city workers has turned the city of brotherly love into a battlefield of labor disputes, public frustration, and mounting filth. As trash piles grow and tempers boil, one question looms: will Philadelphia crumble under the weight of its own garbage, or can it rise above this chaos? A city paralyzed by its own workers. At the stroke of midnight on July 1st, 2025, Philadelphia's streets fell silent, then erupted into chaos. AFSM District Council 33, the city's largest blue-collar union representing 9,000 workers, launched a full-scale strike, the first of its magnitude since 1986. Trash collectors, 911 dispatchers, water department workers, crossing guards, library staff, and pool attendants walked off the job, leaving essential services in disarray. The reason? A bitter standoff with Mayor Cherelle Parker's administration over a contract that workers say fails to deliver a living wage or respect their sacrifices. The fallout was immediate and brutal. Residential trash collection screeched to a halt, forcing the city to set up temporary drop-off sites across neighborhoods like Hunting Park, Manayunk, and South Philly. Residents, clutching garbage bags, faced a gauntlet of picket lines and police escorts to dispose of their waste. Pools closed, libraries shuttered, and 911 call centers struggled with skeleton crews, leaving the city teetering on the edge. A judge stepped in, ordering emergency dispatchers and water workers back to their posts to prevent a public safety crisis, but the damage was done. Philadelphia, the cradle of American independence, was now a city divided: workers versus City Hall, residents versus reality. The streets come alive with drama. Close your eyes and picture the scene. It's 8 a.m. at a drop-off site on Catherine and South 18th Street. Striking workers, clad in union t-shirts, chant in unison, "No contract, no peace." Their signs are bold and unapologetic. Want trash pickup? Tell Parker to pay us. Residents, caught between sympathy and desperation, navigate the tension. Some, like 65-year-old Stephen Connell, hesitate at the picket line. "I didn't want to cross, but what choice do I have? My house smells like a landfill," he told reporters, his voice heavy with conflict. Others, like 42-year-old Katie Williams from West Philly, are less torn. "It's gonna be mice, roaches, maggots. Everything in your house if this keeps up. I'm scared for my kids." The drama escalated in Manayunk, where striking sanitation workers clashed with police outside a locked facility. Union member Jeanette Coppinger, a 15-year veteran, made headlines when she chained herself to a library gate to block non-union workers. "We're not just fighting for a paycheck. We're fighting for dignity," she shouted before her arrest, a moment that went viral on X with thousands of reposts. "Jeanette's a hero," one user declared, while another countered, "She's holding the city hostage." The divide was stark, and the city felt it. The media frenzy only fanned the flames. The Philadelphia Inquirer ran front-page photos of garbage-strewn streets in Germantown, with headlines screaming, "City in crisis." NBC 10 aired footage of frustrated residents dodging picketers, while WHYY reported a backlog of bodies at the medical examiner's office due to striking workers. On X, the hashtag #PhillyStrike trended, with posts ranging from outrage, "This is a health hazard," to solidarity, "Pay these workers what they deserve." Reuters summed it up. Garbage piled up around Philadelphia as the city's largest blue-collar workers union went on strike, disrupting trash collection and other services. Then came the Hollywood twist. Philadelphia native Jazmine Sullivan, the Grammy-winning singer, pulled out of her 4th of July performance at the Wawa Welcome America Festival. "I stand with the workers until the city delivers fair wages," she posted on Instagram, her words sparking a wave of support. Rap legend LL Cool J followed suit, canceling his festival appearance with a statement that hit like a thunderclap. "I love my city, but I can't cross a picket line." These workers are Philly's heart. The union called his move a beacon of hope, while Mayor Parker responded with measured grace. "I respect his decision, and he's always welcome back." Social media exploded, with fans praising the star's solidarity and others slamming them for abandoning the city's holiday celebrations. A city haunted by its past, Philadelphia is no stranger to labor wars, and the ghost of 1986 looms large. That year, a 3-week strike by District Council 33 turned the city into a trash-choked nightmare. It was 150 degrees, and the smell was unbearable, recalled Stephen Connell, who lived through it. You couldn't escape the garbage. Back then, the city scrambled to restore order. Now, history threatens to repeat itself. With the 4th of July festivities, a crown jewel of Philly's summer, hanging in the balance, the stakes are sky-high. At the core of the 2025 strike is a fight over fairness. Union President Greg Boulware, a towering figure in Philly's labor scene, has been unrelenting. The city's offer, a 13% raise over 4 years, including a prior 5% increase, sounds generous on paper, but for workers earning an average of $46,000, it's a drop in the bucket. After taxes, it's roughly $1,000 a year, barely enough to cover rising rents or groceries. Boulware's demands are ambitious: 8% annual raises, cost of living adjustments, $5,000 bonuses for pandemic-era work, and changes to work rules like the city's residency requirement. These workers kept Philly running through COVID, floods, and blizzards, he thundered at a rally. Now they're asking for respect, and City Hall's giving them crumbs. Mayor Parker, a Democrat with a pro-labor track record, is caught in a bind. She calls her offer the best contract in decades and insists the city's budget can't stretch further. Her administration has leaned on non-striking workers to keep services like the 4th of July parade afloat, but whispers of hiring contract labor have sparked outrage. City Council member Rue Landau didn't mince words. "What's disgusting? Union busting," she shouted at a solidarity rally, echoed by chants from hundreds of supporters. Parker, undeterred, doubled down. "If standing for fiscal responsibility makes me a one-term mayor, so be it." Her defiance has won her allies among budget hawks but alienated the union faithful. A city at a crossroads. Philadelphia's labor history is a saga of grit and struggle. District Council 33 has been a force since the 1960s, representing the unsung heroes who keep the city's gears turning. But decades of stagnant wages, rising costs, and grueling conditions have pushed workers to the brink. The union's 87% vote to authorize the strike in November 2024 was a warning shot, but months of fruitless talks turned that warning into war.